Welcome back one and all the more, Trails of the Sky. Last time left off, we start the castle infiltration mission, and we just knocked out Almathea. Kinda wish I could kick her right now, but I have to wait on that, because now we have to get into the Royal Keep. Oh, I found them! This way! Oh, here they come. Persistent little buggers, aren't they? Well, at least I wasn't scared that got hit, because now she can do Joshua's job, but they're all still armed. Dear God, what's this other giant tiger on her back now? Joshua's in here? Right, get in the circle, doggy. The death circle. That was in the other circle too, but I guess I'll take what I can get. Yeah, that's needed. That is very much needed. Oh, God! How come they didn't? Seriously, the ones I want to get knocked out are still around. Dang it. I'm worried about the dog, gosh. Oh, thank God you missed. Now you can kill the dog.
Well, that takes care of that.
No cigar on those level ups yet, but we're getting there. Okay, that takes care of them, so let's keep moving. Here they come! You shall not pass! And we must, but we must and we will! Come on, just try and stop us! Okay, how many times am I? Those are the big dogs today. Guess I'm gonna have to fight guys today. Dear God! So load the whole clip on, or why don't you? I love offensive flight and magic. Damn it! Still alive. Seriously, that is way too many bullets. Okay, just attack the later. That's annoying, but at least they don't do any damage. God damn it, Estelle, you're supposed to actually hit it, and now it's healed. Oh, we're happy. Okay, so if one attack does attack delay, that's very annoying. stay dead.
Oh, are we done already?
I need heals. Okay, now we're in. Ah, you traitors! You dare come here? Do you realize that I am the new king? Oh, go brush your goofy hairdo. And you ain't king yet. What? Your Grace Duke doing? We are with the Bracer Guild. At the request of Her Highness Princess Claudia, we're here to free the Queen. It would be best for all involved to quietly sit aside. Claudia? Damn that brat. Damn her to hell. Uncle Doom, please stop this. Colonel Richard is just using you. What? Who are you? Claudia, is that you? What happened to your hair and your clothes? We have comprehension. Repeat, we have comprehension. Though he still hasn't noticed that we first met him in ruin. No idea what you're talking about, but he doesn't seem to be the most observant sort. I should have told him sooner, perhaps. How dare you make a fool of me? It's because of things like that. Those creatures known as women are not to be trusted. Sly, narrow-minded, nitpicky, nagging wenches. Someone got dumped. How could I ever give up the crown to such a vile creature? I mean, Your Grace, I don't think that was the right thing to say. Maybe you should apologize? Vile creatures, huh? No, I believe you've just gone from stupid to suicidal. After all, that's a mighty courageous sentiment to vocalize when in the presence of 3 armed women. I'm sorry, Uncle. And in this, I cannot defend you. Just gonna right on ignore what just happened. Okay. Take care of that. Kind of a waste, but I really want him dead.
Someone's been naughty.
I'm supposed to be the next king. Those heavy blade assholes are annoying.
Now,
I gag it.
light of the heavens, feel the battered wings. Radiant flash! This ends here.
Ah, I love it when that happens. You did not need a strength up, Gabe. Seriously, just use the whole clip, why don't you? Resistant. No, we still no win, funnel. And yep, it did. Not enough. This guy's a big threat. And now he's dead. And now this one is gonna fall off.
Piece of cake.
Oh, that is just lovely. No, I thought he was going to go belly up on us too. I really only want to beat on the special ops soldiers. Well, we'll do some cold hard truth. Might be the best message he ever gets. But it's an unfortunate situation he's gotten himself into. So I cannot allow my unconscious uncle to be simply left. Your Grace! Hey, Philip. Miss Estelle and Your Highness. I can offer no words to make up for my master's behavior in this instance. As the man who raised him, the responsibility is mine to bear. Please, I ask that you punish me in his stead. Hold on a second. Please, Philip, lift your head. We're here to help my grandmother to save the Queen. We have no intention of doing anything to the Duke. I would appreciate it if you would take him to my room. Your Highness, he's not actually hurt. It was just a shock at the thought of someone actually laying a hand on him. Thank you so much, all of you. I will not forget the boon you granted. He wasn't hurt my ass. You whipped him up. You whipped him like he was your bitch. She's not in the room, so she must be out here. Are you alright, Grandmother? We're here to rescue you, Your Majesty. Claudia and Estelle. So you're finally here. I was getting quite bored with waiting. Lieutenant Lawrence, what are you doing here? How'd you get down from underground? My duty is to guard Her Majesty. It is truly any wonder. It is truly any wonder that I am here. Enough of your crap. No matter how strong you are, you've still got 3-on-1 odds on you. This one certainly seems skilled. Just who is he? Commander of the Intelligence Division Special Ops, the Second Lieutenant is Lawrence Belger, former Jaeger and scout for the Colonel. So you've done your research, I see. Most impressive. But what else would I expect from a daughter of an S-rank S-rank bracer? One Cassius Bright, if I believe? My master's rank has never been public knowledge, and yet you are not one to be trifled with, I see. I know you as well. Scarizard Harvey, also known as the Silver Streak, C-ranked, and very close to ascending to B rank, it seems. Please, release my grandmother. If you're just fighting an input Colonel, there's no further call to do this. There are more things in heaven and earth than are dreamt of in your philosophy. You see only a surface like that of a quartz grid, but no concept of forces at work within. Take heed, Princess Claudia. This nation is like an enormously complex ornament. The people are like the units of force that provide the power and organize the system, and the territory which houses them is in the frame. If you lack the means to understand how it works, then you are unfit to be its queen. An interesting metaphor. You may even be right. I certainly have never expected to hear the theory on the nature of politics at a time like this. Pardon my rudeness. You've no need to hear my useless sermonizing, Your Majesty. I don't really understand this all that well, but the general gist is that you don't plan to let the Queen go, do you? And if I do not, obviously we'd have to take her back by force. Indeed, after we've come this far, we certainly can't go back now. You don't give me the impression that you bear us any ill will. But I will bring my blade to bear on you if you'll get my grandmother back. Good. In that case, let me show you what I can really do. Huh? Oh crap! Took the helmet off. Silver hair? No, it's ash blonde. I guess you were born somewhere up north. Indeed, you are correct. Though it's closer than you might think. Ah, shit! I trust you will not be offended if I choose not to go easy on you simply because you are a woman. Shall we then? The music kicked in. This is going to be a very hard fight, isn't it? That's a very wide arc! Simon, it's taking up the entire field. I cannot dodge it at all. Anti-Sub-Zero. You just cancel out my arts? You just canceled out my arts. I didn't hit him. That did damage. Oh, that did not help. Ready to use more arts. And now we're confused. Great. This looks very impressive, but very frightening. Dear God! Doing something else that I don't like the look of. Okay, he's recasting the anti-art spell.
Sorry.
Doing that again, the class. Had to get his gauge back up so fast. Can you just do that whenever he wants? How disappointing. I had thought you would prove more of a challenge. How? How can you be so much stronger than during the tournament? He was probably holding back deliberately. He might be as strong as Master Cassius. Grandmother, I'm sorry. Claudia, Estelle! This will be far enough, Your Majesty, if you please. They are not mortally wounded, I assure you. Your eyes betray much. You are so young, yet you have endured such hardships already. Your Majesty, you are hardly qualified to feel pity for me. You who know the name of Hamel. It is almost time. I will return Her Majesty to you just as you wished. If you wish to stop the Colonel, you must best hurry below. You may well already be too late, but you may be able to prevent any further needless damage from occurring. Below? You cannot mean beneath here. Hardly however unpleasant you may find it, I was certain that you would understand its significance. You can show them the way. And now I bid you adieu. Boy! And he's going to be important for something later. Hey! Is he insane? He's gone. Did he jump into the lake? But the water's undisturbed. But who is this guy? Grandmother, are you hurt? I'm unharmed, Claudia. He never laid a hand on me. But more importantly... Estelle! Everybody's here! Joshua! Thank Adios you're alright. You too. Since Colonel Richard and Lieutenant Lawrence weren't in the castle, I was starting to worry. The red helmet guy was here just a minute ago, huh? He jumped over the handrail and, well, you know. He's some kind of monster, alright. I see. Praise Adios for keeping me safe. Joshua. Your Majesty, it's good to see you unharmed. Well met, Lieutenant Sports. Indeed, I owe all of you a debt of gratitude. You are far too kind, Your Majesty. We're just glad to be of help. I don't think this is over yet, though. We've dealt with the special ops outside the castle, but I'm afraid there are bad tidings. Army reinforcements from every province are on their way to Gronsel. From the sounds of it, the intelligence division is somehow maintaining control. I see. Time is short, my liege. I must ask you to board the ID ship and escape at once. No, I cannot do. The situation has grown more dire. Colonel Richard must be stopped, whatever the cost. What do you mean, Your Majesty? Last night, I finally understood the true intentions which the Colonel spoke. He wants the shining ring of Ariel. Ariel? Why does that sound so familiar? It's one of the Septerans that Audios gave the ancients. The legend says that it has the power to grant nature to control nature itself. Yeah, Professor Alba told us about it. I thought it was just some silly story that was passed down through the church. Huh? So it does exist. And it lies somewhere within Libreville. According to the old legend of the royal family, the shining ring shall bring catastrophe, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. It has been sealed within the interval of blackest dark that we must retain our humanity, condemning the souls of men to eternal purgatory. Well, that's not a little ominous. Those words have been passed down to the royal family as a warning. Perhaps this shining ring truly was so dangerous that the royal family's ancestors sealed it away. Also, there was that massive orbital reaction that was detected beneath the city. If one takes both of these into account, this shining ring must be sealed away underneath Gronsel. It makes sense. Yes, and I believe that the Colonel has reached the same conclusion. There remains no details of what exactly the shining ring is, but I believe there will be grave danger for all should it be restored. It could be a disaster on par with the great collapse of legend. No, incredible. Excuse me, Your Majesty. Lieutenant Lawrence told us to go underground, but what did he mean by that? There's a mysterious room within Gronsel Castle, where nothing, not even a grain of rice, has been kept in generations, forbidden since long ago. Oh, you mean the treasury? No doubt about it. There are signs that someone came through here recently, and frequently at that. That's not all. The tracks also suggest that someone brought in something very heavy. I hope the key to this room, but there is a spare. It's likely that is what is used to gain entry. It would seem we must investigate. This elevator wasn't here before. Where'd it come from? Perhaps this is a piece of Colonel Richard's new construction. In which case, it probably goes down to where the shining ring is sealed away. Yes, and that may have been a true goal behind the coup from the very beginning. They could never have built such a thing without occupying the castle. It's not thought sometimes. That's crazy. It's definitely a possibility. In any given country, a royal sanctuary is generally regarded as involatile. To break that trust will require quite an aggressive plan. Regardless, we'll probably need to use this to get to the underground. Let's test and see if it works. What is it? It's locked with some type of orbital energy. It looks like it won't work unless we can find some special type of quartz to put in it. What? No, we've come so far. I'm going to put the screws on one of those special ops soldiers. One of them might have the key. Yes, that sounds wisest. Oh, no, that won't be necessary. Huh? It can't be. Oh, Professor Russell! How'd you get in here? Queen Alicia, it has been quite some time. I'm glad to see Estelle and Joshua are doing well. Hold up. First, what are you doing here? I thought the Intelligence Division was after you and Zeiss. And on top of that, how did you get here? Grandpa, where did you go? And enough of running all over the place. Is everyone in your family as big a pain in the ass as you? But I get. Oh, Tina! I knew it. Estelle, Joshua! Aw, Tina. I keep guessing what they were saying. Thank goodness, I was hoping I'd get to see you again. I heard of the guild that you two were fighting at the castle. I'm so glad you're alright. Tina, thank you for being so concerned. It's good to see you as well, But what are you doing in the Royal City? Well, we hid out for a bit, but then we happened upon a cargo freighter bound for Gronsel. And I figured, what the hell, the best place to hide is in plain sight after all. Once we got the lowdown from Elaine, we came straight to the castle. Oh right, got something for you from him. Oh nice, our points. And our money. Is this okay? I mean, we haven't reported in. Looks like he got filled in on the general gist of what's happening from the guardsman message. So what brings your amateur asses here? Me? I figured you could at least best the remaining special ops guys. Wait, I know you. Oh, it's been a while, Thank you for your efforts in the lighthouse. Chloe, right? What's the student doing in a place like this? I see as my granddaughter's in your debt, which means I also owe you my thanks. Don't worry about it, it's all part of the job. So what's up, Granny? You work in a castle? Did these nose clothes rope you into something then? You barbarian! Do you realize to whom you're speaking? You stand in the presence of Queen Alicia of Liberal. You know that she does look sort of familiar. You really should loosen the bandana of yours, boy. It's obviously squeezing your brain too tight. Say that again, old man! Queen? So that means this lady would be Her Majesty's granddaughter, Princess Claudia. Her name, we call her Chloe, though. Chloe, meet the Professor's granddaughter, Tina. She's like our little sister. I see, it's a pleasure to meet you, Tina. I'll be happy if you also call me Chloe. Yes, ma'am. I mean Chloe. Aw, cute little pie. What a cute little pie. My name's Scarazord. I'm Josh from Estelle's mentor. You can just call me Scara. Okay, Scara. You can call me Uncle Olivier. You shut up. Anyway, this elevator seems to be giving us some trouble. What seems to be the problem? What in audience's name is this? What's going on here? Well... Oh, come on, it's gotta be a joke, right? You're not serious. I can't believe such a thing would be buried here. And now it happened just as I was afraid of. So, if we use this elevator, we can get to where we need to go? Yes, but it has a special lock. Made of quartz, apparently. Oh, that. Let me have a look at it. This is my own design. It uses a key card. You can't undo the lock unless you insert the card that's embedded with the identical quartz. However, this is an early model without any type of failsafe. So if you feed it just the right amount of orbital energy... Woohoo! Nice going, Prof. I'm impressed. Oh, why am I not surprised? Now shall we descend? We've got trouble! What is it? Report. A division of the regular army has arrived at Gronsel's main gate. It looks like they're being led by an officer of the Intelligence Division. What? And 3 military patrol ships are approaching from the lake. Your orders, ma'am? Of all the damned times! Perhaps I should make an appearance in order to persuade them. Grandmother, I will go to the terrace on the roof and address the arriving forces. Lieutenant Swartz, make your preparations. But what if you are attacked? I believe in them. Misguided though they are still citizens of Libero. If they see me and hear my voice, I do not believe they will attack. Your Majesty. All of you. It is with boundless regret that I ask that you shoulder this burden. Please, Your Majesty, you don't need to say anything else. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the Colonel. Please, leave this to us. Down we go to the pits of hell. Oh, depths of the underground. Hey, this is a very long elevator. What is it connected to? I guess the side bits, but they don't look very, connected. Dear God, this thing goes down forever. Someone farted, that would be killer. There's enough open there, so I guess it'll of course, super advanced technology hidden underneath the Royal Capital. We saw this before earlier, but still, it's very grandiose. This definitely speaks Final Dungeon time. What the heck? There are ruins from the ancient Sumerian civilization. As old as these appear, I don't get the feeling that this place is completely dead. It seems to function just like the equipment in the tetracyclic towers. But that ain't all that's moving. I get the feeling we've got some pretty nasty creatures ahead too. Wow. The structures nearby look to be made of modern materials. I suppose Colonel Richards has some construction going on. I suspect you're right. Building anything in this depth is rather impressive. The ruins are even larger than I suspected. If we're not careful, we could get terribly lost. It'll be best if we split up 2 groups, one for scouting and the other to stay on standby. What do you mean? Basically, we establish a base camp with swords in a secure location. That's the gist of it. And a scouting party will find a way through, then the ones on standby will be available to switch out as needed. Once the right path is found, everyone moves forward to establish a new base. Makes sense to me. In that case, I believe that our current location would be the best spot to start from. So, Joshua, you'll be the ones to decide who's going to go on which team. Wait, us? But you two are at the very heart of this operation. I doubt anyone will object. I agree, as do I. I'll follow your lead. But, like I have a choice, I'm in. I have faith in you to make the right choices. Sounds fine to me. But Joshua, what do we do? You don't need to think about it, it's too hard. If things get tough, we can always turn back and switch people out. Well then. Let's take Chloe for the healing, and Zen for a bigger kick-ass tank. When we find a suitable spot to use as a base, I'll send Sieg back here. He'll be able to show you the way to wherever we are. Also, if I'm not in the scouting party, I'll send Sieg along with you guys instead. Good idea. That way, the search party won't have to backtrack to get the others. It's up to you, Sieg. Well then, that means we're counting on you to handle the scouting. Just be on the safe side, I prepared a complete set of tools that should have everything you need. If you need to modify any ornaments, just let me know. Okay, we'll be off then. We're finally here. The final dungeon at the end of the game. And well, you know what this means. Final RPG dungeon time, people. So with all that said, I'll see you all next time as we come closer to endgame.